you must feel fantastic about this because it was like nothing else during the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with everything going on in the world right now, and definitely with everybody trying to divide and conquer, I think last night was a great example of what could happen if you know, God willing, and people's heads are on straight. And you know, and for me, it was all about the culture. You know, when I reached out and I wanted to do the verses, it was about the culture. It wasn't about me per se. And last night, I really just had an unselfish moment. Like I had to really think about what's been going on in the streets, what's been going on in the world, watching what happened to King Von. You know, my prayers go out to his family. Watching what happened to Mo3, what happened to Boosie. Like, how does something happen to Boosie? We must protect Boosie at all costs. That's a friend of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Watching what happened to Bankroll Fresh, who was the little brother to me. You know, watching what happened with Pop Smoke. How did you go from Brooklyn to the Beverly Hills, and you get murdered there? And watching what happened to Nipsey Hussle. It's my friend. It's my brother. I went to his funeral. I never felt like that before, you know. And then watching what's happening around the world, and my whole thing is we are the culture, you know, and that's why everybody tuned in because, you know, things have been going on and so much, you know, whispers and things back and forth. Nobody knew it was really at, and we as men had to make a decision. And my decision was when things went left was to keep my composure and lead and handle it with grace. And I was just like, yo, it ain't about us. You know, we are the culture, but this ain't about us. And I'm gonna make the decision to think about them first and what I'm watching happen. And I'm gonna say, as a man, you know, I'm good on this. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about the people that are looking up to us, because we rich, we powerful, we good, we straight, and they following what they think we doing. We ain't doing that.
So listen, one of the things that always happens when people are on Verzuz, we've been watching it happen all year, huge jump in your record sales after that, and with you guys having a record audience, great time to drop The Recession 2.
Yes.
That's great timing.
Yes. I mean, well, just so you know, and almost The Recession 2 shows the evolution, but where we are in this world today. And it also goes with what happened last night. I've evolved, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I've evolved. I have things in my life that are way more important than the things that used to be important in my life. And The Recession 2 goes with that, and had things went lefty last night, I would have been a hypocrite, just so we're clear. And the Recession 2 basically embodies what's going on in the world today. So, you know, I don't think people know 3-4 months ago that we was rioting and we was marching and we was fighting for our lives, and George Floyd got killed on camera, and Breonna Taylor got killed in her home, murdered in her home, and Ahmaud Arbery got shot down in the streets, and kids were throwing fire bombs and crashing the CNN building, and, you know, all of a sudden, you know, social media is so fast, we forget about it. Election just happened. It's like it didn't happen. Everybody was excited, then it went away. And it's just like social media is so fast we forget. I wanted to capture that time so we don't ever forget what we had to go through and what we had to fight for. And that's what The Recession 2 is about. And I don't think the world knows that we're in a real recession. If it wasn't for the loans and the stimulus checks, we'd be upside down right now. And I don't ever want us to forget that. So this is a celebration record, because from the beginning to the end, it's about getting to someone better. And if you listen to the first song with Tamika Mallory to the last song, The Kingdom, that's what happened last night. We headed towards the kingdom, where everybody has crowns and we all kings.